Coming right up, the Lakers taking on the Raptors. For the Los Angeles Lakers, first place in the West, something they can take pride in. But at the same time, they've got to defend it. Raptors, Lakers, up next.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
And coming up for you shortly, it is the Los Angeles Lakers in action against the Toronto Raptors. For the Raptors, they managed to take Game 1 of the season series against this team, looking to seal their series advantage with a win tonight. Well, both of these teams are at the vanguard of what has been an increasing trend in the NBA. Breakneck pace, Shaq.
Everybody loves a little showtime, but maybe not all the time. In many games now, it's all about winning, and losing is determined.
You ever gone at breakneck pace?
No.
You know, I enjoyed the era I played in, but offensively, I would love to sample just a little bit what it would be like when defenders just can't grab you.
Wow.
Like that?
Yeah, oh my gosh. And it was even worse than that, Ernie.
Here's Kevin Harlan.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Powell.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Well, it took 5 long months, but Anthony Davis's trade request was finally granted. And now he has a new start in Los Angeles alongside LeBron James. And the Lakers now boast 2 top 10 players. Kevin, this is a team with legitimate championship aspirations.
And DA, that's the standard for the Lakers organization. Thanks for that report. Inching our way toward the end of the season here in the NBA, Doris, and just how much fatigue after all these games and all these months and practices and travel, how much fatigue are these players feeling, you think, right now?
Well, I think NBA players like to tell us, come March, come April, everybody has bumps and bruises. No one is 100%. What you're hoping to do as an NBA organization is manage the rest that you can possibly give to your guys down the stretch of the season. Because the healthier you are going into the postseason, the better off you're going to be.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. JaVale McGee is out there with Anthony Davis, and it's Bradley in at point guard. And for Toronto, Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Ari out there with Fred VanVleet, and it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
And the bright lights of L.A., perhaps too much for some players. But you know what, Greg? Not for LeBron James.
This guy thrives in the spotlight. The Lakers crafting a roster to satisfy his championship ambitions. Off the court, the City of Angels perfect for maximizing his business aspirations.
Lowry against Bradley. Pass to VanVleet. Jacks up a 3. Hands it from downtown.
We call that floor vision, gentlemen. Kyle Lowry with the pretty pass.
Well, it was the Raptors winning their last game against the Jazz in Salt Lake City. James finds McGee. Now Green. Lakers working the ball around now. Outside Bradley. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Bradley against Lowry. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Well, what did them in was all the missed free throws. It could have been a much different outcome.
I thought, Greg, the frustration at the line was evident, and it makes it easy on the defense when you're not capitalizing once they put you at the free throw line.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And again, no good by the Lakers. Raptors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Lowry looking around. And Ibaka kicks to Siakam. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Bradley kicks to James.
Yet another miss, just 1 for 5, not exactly an ideal start.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Siakam finds Ibaka, pulls it up. Another miss by Siakam.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Bradley passes to LeBron. Loads it up for Davis. It's tipped. It's stolen by Ibaka. Here's Anunoby. He's guarded by Davis. Van Vliet looking around. Outside Lowry. And again, Toronto no luck. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Lakers. There's Green with the 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Passes to Van Vliet. And here's Lowry. From the arc. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Green, the pass to Davis. McGee trying to break free. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Now here's Van Vliet, guarded by Bradley. Ibaka, no luck. LA's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Inside. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Well, Kev, that's the court vision of Avery Bradley. Remarkable how he finds these wide-open teammates on a consistent basis.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And the trade for Anthony Davis, a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term. see some numbers here on Kyle Lowry. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. 3rd in assists, and he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
And as you mentioned, top 3 in assists right now. He does a great job of running the offense, spotting the open guy, and making the sound delivery. Count that one from Van Vliet.
What a boost to have Kyle Lowry running the show. Selfless, smart, and always looking to create.
Here's LeBron. 29 points for him last game against Houston.
And his passing was simply amazing. A lot of fun to watch.
Now here's LeBron. They trail by 1. Clock at 4. Here's Green. They get it back. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Siakam.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Los Angeles shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line right here.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
That's good from McGee. Both free throws good from McGee. Well, the Raptors' Nick Nurse winning an NBA title in his first season. Greg is an NBA head coach.
The first time a head coach who'd also helmed a team in a foreign league has won it. Nurse often reminisces fondly on those days coaching in Europe. And this summer he was entrusted with coaching the Canadian national team at the FIBA World Cup.
Now here's LeBron following the miss by Kyle Lowry. Davis. Siakam pulls it in.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Van Vliet up top, guarded by Green. Now, here's Siakam. Coming off a stellar performance against Utah. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Van Vliet.
Well, this guy has a reputation for being a lockdown defender. Danny Green takes great pride in making it hard on the offense.
Here's LeBron. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka. And let's take a quick peek at the 2K leaderboard and the steal leaders from the point guard spot for the last 10 games. Number 5, Kyle Lowry.
And with these guys, they are always going to give you an equally outstanding effort at both ends of the floor. I mean, it takes very aggressive defense to put up steal numbers like that.
You know, I think that's the mentality they have when it comes to defending aggressive. They don't let up for one single second at that end of the floor, and they're always looking to cause you discomfort.
Howard's checked in for the Lakers. Here is Howard. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. 4 on the clock. James, no good.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Howard in the post, working on Ibaka. Second shot opportunity. That one off the back iron and out.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Here's Van Vliet. Green with the block.
I'll tell you, for a 2-guard, Danny Green gets a ton of blocks. Great use of his length.
The Lakers making a switch here. Londo's checked in. Here's Anunoby, covered by LeBron. And here is Van Vliet. 6 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Green. Down low, here's Rondo. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
Siakam outside. Misses and the dry spell continues.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Green passes to James. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. LeBron's got 5 points so far.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
Toronto calls timeout. Doris, so interesting to watch 7-footers who almost never shot three-pointers make that now a featured part of their game.
Give some credit to the coaches who recognized the game was being revolutionized and that three-point shooting, regardless of position, would become integral to success. So a guy like Marc Gasol, who actually fought the idea of taking threes, Brook Lopez, Nikola Vucevic, all of them have become more integral to team success and more capable and...
Wow, hammering it in!
You call that power basketball by Hollis Jefferson. He's willing to go right through the foul.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And when he's gotten himself to the line this season, he's come through right around 74% of the time.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Hollis Jefferson.
One of the things you have to love, Kevin, about Hollis Jefferson is his energy. You know he's going to give you everything he's got on a night-by-night basis.
Rondo against Powell. Kuzma outside. Clock at 6. The shot comes out, and it's the Raptors taking it the other way. To the left wing. Caldwell Pope against Lowry. Davis looking for an opening. For Davis. And Davis can't get it to go.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
Well, he sees the play developing, takes care of his responsibility. Just terrific job defensively.
Gasol with the steal. Here's Lowry. He nails it, and we're tied up.
If you allow Kyle Lowry a head of steam, it is very difficult to stay in front of him. No stopping him on that drive.
Rondo dishes to Howard. Pass to Davis from 11 feet away, and that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Davis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
How about the assist coming off the deck? What a pretty bounce pass.
Lowry kicks to Gasol, and it's sent back by Howard.
There's a reason Dwight Howard has so many all-defensive teams to his credit. Good night with the block.
Rondo passes to Caldwell Pope. Rebound by the Raptors. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, and defensively, boy, did they trust one another. Communicated well and just made it very difficult to get good looks in that one.
You knew they were on a string all night on the defensive end, and it always helps when someone got caught out of position, help was on the way.
Left side Lowry. And there's the pass to Hollis Jefferson.
And with the chance, let's take a look now at the numbers for Marc Gasol. He's averaging about 7 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Toronto making a change here. Boucher is checked in, and the Lakers also making a switch. Morris is checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Rondo finds Caldwell Pope for the three. That shot misses. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Davis against Rondo. Left side Gasol. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. And just like his brother Powell, Marc Gasol active in humanitarian causes.
I mean, we saw him volunteering on rescue boats in the Mediterranean. Marc doing his part, but also bringing attention to that humanitarian crisis.
Caldwell Pope against Davis. Kicks it to Powell. The dish to Gasol. 5 to shoot. Here's Davis. The offensive rebound. Boucher passes to Hollis Jefferson. Pass to Boucher. Powell against Rondo. The shot by Powell, no good.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And positionless basketball, all the rage. And Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
And he knocks down the first one. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And both free throws good for Kuzma. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Rondo against Davis. Passes it to Gasol. That shot is off. Great D that time from Howard. Kuzma outside. The fadeaway. The rebound by Gasol.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert. Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
From deep three-point range, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And the horn signals the end of the first, and not a lot of scoring yet in this one, Clark. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goals made, and he had this to say about his ability to nail clutch shots.
I always feel like I got it. I always feel like I got it in the clutch, no matter what's going on throughout the course of a game. Even when you're struggling at times or you're not shooting the ball particularly well, I just feel like it's going in.
And you know, Greg, that's the type of confidence you got to have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late game situations.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, we've got Markieff Morris, He's out there with Kyle Kuzma. Howard is out there with Rajon Rondo. And it's Caruso in at the 2 spot.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And Doris, you played point guard. What do you like to see from that position?
Well, I'm going to go back to the Showtime Lakers, which was my first team that I adored when I was a kid watching the NBA. And the reality is this, Kevin, I love to see teams play in transition, get out in the open floor. What's better than watching Steph Curry cross half court with a full head of steam and the defender knowing, oh, good God, anything could happen here. He might pull a 3, he might finish in spectacular fashion off the run, or he might find a teammate for a momentum-building 3. Like, get in transition and run, baby.
Here's Kuzma. Toronto grabs the miss. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the reasons Toronto was able to win the NBA championship was the astronomical improvement from Pascal Siakam, who was recognized as the league's most improved player. It was the dream of Pascal's late father that he'd reach this level, and his determination to make that reality has brought him a long way from home. Kevin?
It has indeed, D.A. Great story, and thank you. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Hollis Jefferson. He has 7, just 5 to shoot. Here's Gasol, and it's sent back by Howard. And he gets it back. Lakers trail by 4. Here's Caruso. The wide open look here for Kuzma. The 3-pointer is right on target. Kuzma's got 5 now.
And proving once again that he has the touch from beyond. Kuzma effective at cashing in there.
Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Outside, Davis. Back to Hollis Jefferson. And it's sent back by Howard. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And some changes here for the Raptors. Siakam is checked in for Rondé Hollis Jefferson. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Davis. The Lakers also making some changes. James checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Bradley's subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Clock at 2. VanVleet can't get it to go.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, even as Dwight Howard heads for his mid-30s, I believe he can still impact the game. This guy is a physical specimen. He can be a tremendous force as a shot blocker and a rebounder.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And surely Howard not as explosive as he once was. But as you said, Doris, the presence is still there.
No doubt, Kevin. And this team doesn't need Dwight to put up 20 points. That's not what he's here for. They need rim protection, and they need him to rebound at a high level.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Listen, we know Dwight Howard is on the back 9 of his career, but he can still be valuable. This guy is capable of a double-double every night.
That one falls. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Lakers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. LeBron outside. And the Lakers with another miss. The Raptors have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Now here's VanVleet. Defense right on him. Poked away. Ibaka right side. And Ibaka slams it in.
Well, a high percentage scorer with a great shot selection. Ibaka knows when to send it home.
Bradley passes to Morris. Now here's Howard. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Sunday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Utah Jazz.
And you know, for that Hornets matchup, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Raptors leading by 3. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Knocked away. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Shooting at a high percentage. All teams aim to do that. Let's see the league's best. The Lakers, number 1.
Just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
James outside to the paint. And it's slammed in by Howard.
How about that? LeBron James always looking for his guys. The court vision, unreal.
Now here's Van Vliet, guarded by Bradley. Here's Siakam. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Out of Cameroon, Pascal Siakam drastically improved last year, Doris. Is he the prototypical modern power forward?
He is, Kevin, and there's a few reasons why. The guy can rip and run. He can space the floor. He is switchable on the perimeter defensively. He can go inside, outside. Everything you want in terms of versatility, Pascal Siakam brings to the table.
First one falls for him.
Boy, you look at all the athletes on this team. How about Pascal Siakam? This guy may be the fastest power forward in the NBA. And if you couple that with ball handling, this guy is tremendous in transition.
Los Angeles making a switch here. McGee's checked in. Siakam hits them both. And the speed and quickness of Siakam, not just an asset in transition. Doris, defensively, he is something special.
There is no doubt. At 6'9", but he's got a 7'3" wingspan. Siakam's combination of length and mobility, tailor-made for the modern NBA.
Greg, when you evaluate Avery Bradley, the offense isn't what it once was, but the defense is certainly still there.
Yeah, Bradley has struggled with the scoring in recent years, but defense, that does not go cold. Still a menace to ball handlers, and his reach and length can suffocate perimeter players.
And the first one at the line is good. Doris, such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Norman Powell. Davis is checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Van Vliet. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here.
And a chance here to see the numbers for Davis. Since the break, he's been simply stellar, averaging about 27 points per, 10 rebounds, and over 2.5 blocks. And not many players possess his kind of ability to protect the rim. I mean, you look at the block total, pretty remarkable.
Well, I love it. Drivers think they see a crease to the lane and go for it. And eventually, he shuts the door.
Anunoby kicks to Van Vliet. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 4 now for the Raptors. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter. So here's the lob to the hoop.
I love to see LeBron James work hard to get his teammates going. This guy is focused on everyone feeling good.
Lowry with the ball. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Utah Jazz, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Now Lowry, and you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it. Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring. McGee with the block. James outside. Dishes it to Davis. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
That one misses for Davis. And we were talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words, Greg, what he's able to do on the basketball field?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Bradley. Bradley's got his 3rd assist on the night. And so Siakam will bring it up for Toronto. Trailing by 2. It's stolen by Davis. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Good D by Siakam.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, the increased playmaking ability of Pascal Siakam on display. Pretty pass.
Now the pass to Davis. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Van Vliet passes to Lowry. Pass to Anunoby. There's the 3. The Lakers with the rebound. McGee's got 11 rebounds in the game. Green dishes to LeBron. Now here's Bradley. He's coming off a 10-point game against Houston. Had the space there, but it's offline.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's guarded closely and good that time.
Well, no fear in Kyle Lowry's game. This guy is happy to take it inside and seek you out.
James outside. From 15 feet away. And it's Kyle Lowry with the rebound. The Raptors have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. And Siakam throws it down.
Well, Mr. Siakam can elevate well above the rim. Nicely done.
It's Bradley on the wing. Tipped away. It's stolen by Ibaka. Pass to Van Vliet. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
In a moment here now, they'll see the numbers for LeBron James. He's been on a tremendous roll since the All-Star break. Second in scoring, and he's one of the most creative passers in the game, ranked third overall in assists per.
And what he's doing right now, carving up defensive schemes at will, second best scorer in the league. It's just a marvelous thing to watch and appreciate. Pass to Davis. Good D by Siakam.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Goes back up. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
Raptors have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Marc Gasol is checked in for Ibaka. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson comes in for OG Anunoby. Davis is subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Free throw good, Siakam.
I think, guys, maybe what you appreciate most about Pascal Siakam is his versatility. He can score from a number of areas. He can guard multiple positions. There is a lot to like about this young man.
James with the bucket.
You don't see that too often, the fadeaway shot when he's wide open.
Outside Lowry. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That is his first foul of the game. And the Raptors making a change here. Boucher is checked in. Out to the right wing. Lowry against Rondo. Just 4 to shoot. Shot from the wing. In it goes. That's his third bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
And they've had 2 completely different quarters. Field goal percentage just over 20 in the first, and they've shot themselves out of that slump and have the lead here in the second.
Caldwell Pope outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see which teams have the most buckets in transition since the All-Star break. Number 1, the Raptors. The Lakers second.
I like the strategy for both clubs. I mean, they're really turning up the heat as far as pace of play here in the second half of the season.
He's off on the first.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
And he's good on the second.
Guys, how about the journey of the Raptors' Nick Nurse? So well traveled before taking the head job in Toronto. This guy has shown his worth. In his first season as a head coach in the NBA, it translates to a title. Absolutely incredible.
Knocked loose, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Caldwell Pope. As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is shaping up. Taking a look at Toronto. They're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs.
And for the Raptors, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
And Coach Nick Nurse paid some dues, Doris, before his turn as head coach of this Toronto team.
Well, think about it. Early in his career, he's a player coach in the British Basketball League. Then he goes and establishes a G League franchise in his home state of Iowa. Then to lead that team to a title in 2011, join another G League team or the Raptors and win a title in 2013. Really an incredible journey, guys.
The pass to Davis. And Gasol sends it back.
What defensive instincts. What timing by Marc Gasol. Nice block.
Hollis Jefferson passes to Lowry. With the shot. Here's Boucher. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Outside Lowry. Caldwell Pope against Davis. Over James. Almost, but it rolls out.
And he's missed every single shot he's attempted today, but somehow they're still in the lead.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Rondo. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Pascal Siakam getting it done for Toronto. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Kyle, a good first half for you all. How do you continue that for the rest of the game?
We got to come out with our energy. We got to come out and play our game and keep going out there and pushing. Our defense and everybody's rotating, so we're playing together right now.
We'll see if you stay connected in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The first half was all about Pascal Siakam. He had 13 points and 1 rebound. The first 2 quarters tonight looked a lot like what we saw from him in his last game. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, so far, they've taken care of their business here at home. It's something you might expect, but it's not a given. We'll see if they can keep that up in the second half.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
Their shooting rhythm was off, under 40%. Some of that was shot selection. Some of it was the defense stepping up. My guess is we'll see some significant changes as things get going in the second half. Increasing off-the-ball activity, making the extra pass, and trying to get better looks.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. And Van Vliet out there with Lowry, and it's Ibaka in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Bradley kicks to James. Here's McGee. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 5 assists in the game.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Van Vliet with it. He's against Green, and so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here is Los Angeles now. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. On the wing, James for the lead. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Van Vliet finds Siakam. And Davis sends it back. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. And the Raptors with the ball. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Lowry.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
The drive by James, and James throws it down.
If LeBron gets speed at the rim, it takes a couple of steel walls to slow him down. And even then, he'll finish the job.
Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Ibaka looking for an opening. Back to Anunoby. Over James. No good off the back of the rim.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Bradley dishes to LeBron. Here is McGee. He's got 8. Back to LeBron. They get a hand on it. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
The Raptors have gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half, yet to find the mark. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Siakam against McGee. Outside Lowry. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Ibaka, and Davis sends it back.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Well, the defense has been lackluster out of the locker room, and that is why they are finding themselves in a tough spot.
And the Raptors call time here. You look at James, what a contribution.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low, and with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
This group has players swatting away the most shots in the league this month. The shot block leaders. 5th on the list, Anthony Davis.
And guys, as the month has unfolded, his interior defense has gotten better and better.
Raptors trail by 4. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, after 5 years as an assistant in Toronto, last season Nick Nurse moved to head coach of the Raptors, and the team responded, winning the franchise's first NBA championship. Nurse has been at this for 3 decades. He got his first head coaching position at the age of 23. And he has moved all throughout basketball, both domestically and abroad, guiding 15 teams in 5 different countries. And after winning it all last year, Kevin, he's finally made it to the top.
David, he sure has a long and winding journey. Thank you. That one goes in. Davis has got 14.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. That one a little long. Lakers leading by 4. Davis finds Green. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Doris, Danny Green included in that Kawhi DeRozan trade, and he's an underrated player in his own right.
No doubt, Kevin, because when you examine the net rating, which is basically what impact does a player have on winning, Danny Green is one of the best in the league. This guy is an all-defensive guy. He can make shots when he's open. You can plug him in at a couple of different positions. So much to like about Danny Green.
That free throw missing.
Guys, let's remember, Danny Green was waived not just once, twice, but I love that he didn't put his head down. And ultimately, he wins his first championship with the 2014 Spurs, and what a valuable piece he remains.
And the Raptors making a change here. Powell's checked in. Morris is checked in for the Lakers. Alex Caruso comes in for Bradley, and he sinks the second. Raptors trail by 5. Siakam looking around. Chalk up 2 there. He's got 15.
Well, Siakam pushing right through the contact. Go ahead, young sir.
And Caruso's got the ball here for the Lakers. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. And the dunk by James.
Now that's some hang time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agreed, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space. Anunoby kicks to Van Vliet. Powell for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
Here's Van Vliet. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes. Los Angeles leading by 3. Pass to James. Here's Caruso. Morris outside. He kicks it to Green. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer. They get it back. Davis with the bucket. Davis has got the lead up to 5 now for the Lakers.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Here's Van Vliet. Caruso grabs the miss. L.A. has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And LeBron James gets it to go. James has got 6 points in the quarter. Raptors shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Green against Powell. Passes it to Van Vliet. Feeds it to Ibaka. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And let's take a look at the numbers for Siakam. Just an incredible month of basketball. Averaging about 23 points per, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he brings it for them every game on the offensive end.
Well, I think you can tell he relishes this role, being the catalyst on the offensive end, night in and night out.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Ibaka. That's tipped.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
To the middle. Here's Davis. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Van Vliet with it. He's got 13. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Boy, remarkable strength with Ibaka, right? Fends off whatever the defense throws his way, converts through contact. That's nice.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Marcus All's checked in for Siakam. Hollis Jefferson comes in for OG Anunoby. Davis is subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard's checked in for Markieff Morris. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Anthony Davis. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for LeBron. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Danny Green.
Well, there's a length and an intensity that Serge Ibaka brings to the table. And as a solid teammate who contributes on both ends, this is a guy you want on your team.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Caldwell Pope. The Raptors making a switch here. Boucher is checked in. And Caldwell Pope drops them both. Now Davis. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Pass to Powell. Five on the clock. And it's sent back by Howard.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Caruso, no good.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Gasol dishes to Powell. Back to Gasol. The shot's good. Gasol's got his first points in this one.
Well, not much you can do there defensively. Marc Gasol, just too much size to stop from that range.
Here's Caruso. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Rondo scanning the floor. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Buries it from three-point range. Caldwell Pope's got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers. Now here's Gasol. And the layup's good off the glass. Gasol's got his second bucket.
Boy, right there you see the toughness and the mental focus of Marc Gasol. This guy burying it even after getting hit.
Here's Howard. And that one is good. And the Lakers lead by 9. Raptors shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. Davis, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Back to Davis. To the paint, 6 on the shot clock. Good D by Howard. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9.
Yeah, Rondo just knows how to wheel and deal, has that exceptional feel for when one of his guys is open.
And here is Powell. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. And it's sent back by Howard.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
It's stolen by Davis. 1:56 left in the third.
I'll tell you, once Marc Gasol gets to the rim, turn the lights out.
Los Angeles leading by 9. Caldwell Pope outside. Ball's knocked loose. And the pass to Caruso. Rondo against Davis. Floats one. That one doesn't go. Some solid defense from Gasol. Here's Hollis Jefferson. 7 points in the game. Pass to Gasol. Count it. Gasol's got 8 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Rondo against Davis. Oh, Kuzma's in position. Powell with it. In the corner, Hollis Jefferson buries the long-range jumper. Hollis Jefferson's got 10.
And Kevin, it's so important to see Hollis Jefferson putting in the time to work on that perimeter game.
Davis against Rondo. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. First trip to the line for him here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
And when engaged, Rondo is special. A triple-double threat who does a little bit of everything for his squad.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Norman Powell. And the Lakers also making a switch. Bradley's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Raptors trail by 6.
A quick, good shot here, and they can go 2 for 1.
Well, you want to make sure you maximize that first shot in this 2-for-1 situation, though. Don't take a bad one just to accomplish it.
And Lowry gets it to go.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now Rondo. Passes it to Kuzma. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Kept alive, Howard. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Howard's got 4 points this quarter.
His entire career, Dwight Howard has been an absolute force on the glass. Nice finish.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. We've got Bradley, Caldwell Pope out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Howard. And it's Rondo in at the point. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Well, that's about court awareness. Hollis Jefferson playing very well within the confines of this offense.
Now here's Rondo. Howard kicks to Caldwell Pope. Howard in the post, defended by Gasol. And Gasol sends it back. Here's Davis. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Kuzma, right side. He dishes it to Caldwell Pope. 4 on the shot clock. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Siakam is checked in for Toronto. And then for Los Angeles, JaVale McGee comes in for Dwight Howard. And it's LeBron in for Rajon Rondo. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Gasol passes to Lowry. Just 4 to shoot. Siakam outside. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. OG Anunoby's checked in for Toronto. Fred VanVleet comes in for Davis. And the Lakers also making a change. Anthony Davis is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Bradley deciding where to go with it. Left side, Davis. And they double up Davis. Outside Bradley. From downtown. And the Lakers with another miss. Stolen by McGee. That one good for 2. And the Lakers lead by 4. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for them.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Lowry passes to Gasol. Back to Lowry. Launches it. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
James outside. Poked loose. Gets stolen by Lowry. Now running. Here comes Lowry pushing the ball up. And he finished it off with the lane. Lowry's got 11 in the second half.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
James, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to James. And the dunk by James.
Well, at this point, Kevin, with LeBron rolling, the #1 goal on every possession, get it to the king.
And here is Van Vliet. The pass to Lowry. Pass to Van Vliet. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The Lakers trail. Outside Bradley. James outside. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Marc Gasol.
Oh, at 6'8", it's easy to forget how good his handles are, but LeBron creates easy opportunities for himself. I think quickness has probably never been more important in the NBA, but you cannot overlook the value of strength. Think about a guy like Kyle Lowry. He's not the biggest, he's not the most explosive, but he's got strength and he's got that bulldog mentality.
One shot.
And that one misses. And Kyle Lowry is never shy about contact.
You're right, Kevin. Never shy on either end, offensively or defensively. Kyle Lowry will get into you. He is the tone setter with his physicality and his effort level.
Bradley dishes to James. And James throws it down hard.
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Now here's Van Vliet, guarded by Green. Here's Anunoby, rebounded by the Lakers. McGee's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. LeBron outside, from the line, offensive rebound, the second chance effort. Tries yet again. No good on that one. Good D by Siakam. Here's Van Vliet. And Davis sends it back. The drive by James.
I'll tell you, if you get caught napping on the defensive end, that first step of LeBron's is so explosive. Look out.
Passes it to Ibaka. Now here's Van Vliet, guarded by McGee. Shot clock at 6. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Davis. Inside. And James throws it down.
Yeah, LeBron James will inflict pain at the rim when he gets free like that.
And the Raptors call time here. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup. And for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. he was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. We don't have to make up the deficit all at once. We'll see if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Three-pointer, Lowry. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's. Davis has the open look. He can't hit that time. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Siakam kicks to Lowry. Pass to Anunoby. High arcing shot. It's JaVale McGee with the rebound.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
I think this is an underrated aspect of Danny Green's game, his vision as a passer.
Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Teardrop shot, and he lays it up and in.
How about these big shots for him in the fourth? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
Outside Bradley. Knocks it loose, and that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Here is McGee. It's Davis on the wing. Lakers passing it around. Outside Bradley. Clock is at 3. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Fades away. And it's Davis missing.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Siakam kicks to Van Vliet. Siakam outside. McGee with the block. Green with the ball. The pass to James. Back to Green. Fires the 3. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got his 6th assist on the night.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Lowry against Bradley. Now here's Van Vliet. He started closer. Pass to Anunoby for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
James kicks to Green. Here's Davis, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Siakam.
Yeah, easy call.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Marc Gasol's checked in for Serge Ibaka. And both free throws good for Davis. Hiring college basketball coaches has been kind of hit or miss, Doris. Why do you think that's so?
Well, obviously, coaching in college and coaching in the NBA are drastically different things. As a college coach, you've got to be concerned about the eligibility of your young men. You've got to be recruiting the next crop, even while you're coaching your current group and your current roster. In the NBA, you get to focus exclusively on coaching. You're not talking about recruiting. You're not having to deal with anything other than grown men who have a desire for greatness in the NBA. And I think so much of it doesn't necessarily mean success or failure, whether you come from college or not. Success in the NBA is a multifaceted proposition. So I don't necessarily define it as, oh, this guy came from college, this guy came from the European leagues, this guy has been an NBA assistant. So many things go into it, Kev.
Toronto calls timeout.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, JaVale McGee.
And when he's been on the floor, it has been a clinic in rim protection and shot blocking. He's played the defense of 3 men tonight. His block total has gotten to a point you almost never see in an NBA game.
I don't know if they expected him to have this much of an impact, but the timing couldn't have been better. They dropped 2 straight leading into this one and did not want to lose 3 in a row. Will it go? Anunoby, good.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Los Angeles leading by 10. James dishes to Davis. Down low, here's Bradley. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
I think you've got to get physical with Avery Bradley down low. When you don't, he will punish you with his versatility.
Now, Siakam. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. The Raptors making a switch here. Ibaka's checked in. .158 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Shot clock at 5. From deep. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. .146 left in the 4th. Bradley against Siakam. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the inside. Ibaka. Another shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Davis.
Don't you just love the gritty nature of Ibaka's game? This guy easily draws contact thanks to his aggressiveness.
Free throw good. Serge Ibaka. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
Outside Bradley. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Ibaka's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. McGee with the block.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Lakers.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And so they're able to even up the season series at a game apiece with 1 left to play, exacting a little revenge and really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for JaVale McGee.
He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. .30 seconds left in the game. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Shooting 1.
Shooting 1.
Free throw no good for Thomas. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Caruso. Banked in off the glass. Caruso's got the lead up to 13 now for the Lakers.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, this guy is just a load on the interior. Marc Gasol uses his size, he uses his angles to get where he wants to go.
2 shots.
2.
The first free throw is good.
Let's remember, in Marc Gasol, we have got a guy who has worked hard on both his body and his game. We are talking about a former Defensive Player of the Year here.
He hits both from the stripe. And here is Los Angeles now. Here is Cook. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Danny, a strong defensive effort both individually and team. Now, how comfortable are you at that end of the floor now, knowing that you can make things tough on the opposition?
Well, we want to make them take tough shots. We're not comfortable at any point defensively, but we got to continue to be active and be aggressive and get our hands on loose balls.
It's been the mark of the Spurs for a long time, Danny. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.